All right, well, what is up, my friends? Welcome to 10 New Brews. 10 new standard decks here on the Edge of Eternities early access, all right? And we are ready to rock and roll. Space! We're in space! All right, so this is brew number 6 of 10. If you missed other brews, go watch them on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the buttons, stupid things. A lot of work goes into this show and all my shows, honestly, and your support makes that possible. So please take a second, hit the buttons. Don't be shy. Just hit the like button on every video, please. Leave a little comment, say hi, do your cool stuff. So, trying once again with the card Pinnacle Emissary. Our first version was kind of cool, but didn't work super great. This may be a card that is better suited for older formats, but 3 mana for a 3/3, cast an artifact, get a drone token. You could also warp it. And warping is pretty sweet. So you can warp it early, get some tokens, cast it later. So we're playing a ton of cheap artifacts. So we got a bit of an affinity theme here with some actual affinity cards, Memory Guardian and Voyage Home on the splash alongside the Emissary itself. Otherwise, we're kind of like a low-to-the-ground, red-white artifact aggro deck, Mage Deck Infantry, Nesting Bot, Percussionist. We got 4 copies of Rust Harvester here. Any Grim Lobmancer fans in the house?
Pointless
Anyone?
Nostalgia.
And Casket, Chainsaw. It's cool to have our removal spells also be artifacts, which is great. Vidal, it's pretty simple, honestly. Kind of just some artifact aggro stuff going on, and we're going to see if the Emissary and the Extruder can make that work. And the Harvester. The Harvester is a big one, too. So, that is the deck, and let's get right to the games. Brought to you by Rogue. I actually just finished my Rogue. So I'll have to get some more. But Sour Watermelon. Hydration, check it out. But yeah, Rogue Energy is great. I drink a ton of Rogue. I'm not a big caffeine fan. If you are, go nuts. Their energy line is super well known, of course. But I like the somewhat lesser known hydration line, which is no sugar, no caffeine, 5 calories. Drink a ton of it. You got to drink, folks. Hydrate. Take care of yourself. They also have their chill line too, which is get a new flavor, which I like a lot too. It's kind of like the chill, kind of mellow out kind of line too. So check them out. RogueEnergy.com. Promo code JimDavisMTG for 20% off your order at RogueEnergy.com. All right, chat. Coming out with me. We got Starting Town. We got Sacred Foundry. Our hand's actually not that good, but I think we're still going to keep it. We have like turn 2 kill your thing, turn 3 warp kill your thing, which is pretty good. So we're going to keep. Okay. Voyage Home is in the deck, just like Star Trek 4. Captain! Tharby Whales here!
He's dead, Jim.
Alright, we got a mulligan for our opponent. We got a new land from Edge of Eternities here. New type of dual land called Sacred Foundry. Right? New. Pretty cool. Alright. Well, Copperline Gorge, say go. Nothing to kill their removal spell. I would like if they played a thing we can kill. They are not cooperating. We could just play the Emissary. It kind of sucks because, like, what else could they have but removal? They're playing Copperline Gorge, which means they're probably playing a more, like, not a ramp deck, a more aggressive deck. I'm just going to hold and say go. Just play land and say go. I'm in no rush. They're in no rush either. We're just going to chill. Patience. Picard, Tuck, and Patience. It's a new name of the stream. They are in the tank. They're going to play a Warden of the Grove. That is really good for us. So now we get to warp our Emissary, fire up the Chainsaw, kill the Warden, play a land. It's all coming up Millhouse.
Bingo!
All right.
Warp it. Oh. Copperline Gorge is on its standard. Yeah. So, about that. This...
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
They screwed up. You know what? Let's just forget this.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
Never happened. I know what you're talking about. So yeah, they screwed up with the legality. Standard didn't rotate for this early access event. You're not supposed to play cards that are not in Standard, but like whatever. Who cares? You know, it's not the end of the world. So we're going to if you're new here, welcome to the show. We're gonna I don't even know. Like we We want to cast this, but want to get value off it also. And we can't quite Guardian either. And I can't play my removal spells either. So I'm just going to cast it. Yeah, this is a new thing where the early access is happening on the actual arena. It's almost always on a separate client where it's like we have to download a client, you play off the main server, and so on and so forth. So this is a new thing. They're working out the kinks. That was a little bit of an error, not a problem, but super awesome. And big thanks to them for all the work they're doing because like it's really, really cool doing it like on the main server, not having to download a new thing and so on and so forth. So, all right, so now we're going off. Let's do this.
Here comes the money.
We're gonna go. I think Casket, Guardian. Casket, Guardian. We can Chainsaw also, but there's no good target for that yet. So let's go. We're gonna go in here. So let's go. Chainsaw of a summon. Grab that Chainsaw. Make a drone. Now our Guardians cost only 1. And we get a bunch of tokens. It tapped the starting town. No, it's cool. It's fine. I didn't want to use that mana anyway. No, it's cool. That's cool, yeah, fine, whatever. Just put the chainsaw on. Still gonna attack. It's fine. Not a big deal. It's okay.
I look like a jackass.
Okay, sure, that's cool too. Sure, okay, that's fine. Totally fine. Just hanging out.
You were out ruining your health and reputation with friends of low character.
Oh my god, stop playing things! I mean, we saved the drone, right, by not playing the second Guardian, so... Yeah, 6 of one happens the other. Our chainsaws are revved up now. We got bodies for days. Fire Magic main deck kind of gets us here. Here's Warden of the Grove again. That's a glass casket target, so sure. Yeah, Auto Tapper, I think, actually saved us there, which is kind of cool. So, all right, here's a casket. Make sure we tap properly. So we're going to casket. And pop the Warden, 17 to 12. And we have Infantry. This cares about casting artifact spells, so we can't get the thing off this. So we're a mana short here. We can't Infantry, Guardian, and Activate, or Infantry, Guardian, and Chainsaw. I think we want to just Guardian. I think we actually Guardian and Chainsaw equip. I would rather put the chainsaw. No, I'll just cast this thing. This is fine. So, cast all our stuff. Emissary's going wild. Make a bunch of robots. They are actually robots too, so beep boop. And attack. They still got stuff to do. If they have another Fire Magic, that would suck, but like, I mean, whatever, I guess. Fire Magic with the this guy.
Anyone home? Anyone home?
Check my tricorder here. Okay, pass the turn. Sure, your turn. Remember, folks, first thing, my name is Jim, pro Magic player, full-time content creator, hi there, hello, welcome, and commentator. Hit the follow button, support the content. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, MySpace, ChristianMingle.com, Blue Sky, YouTube, JDate. Where are they? What's wrong, Carl? You don't like my jokes? Whatever, man. Whatever, man. We draw Perilous Snare, and they say go with 5 mana up, or 5 mana, 4 cards. I don't love it, but I also think we're just jamming here, so we're just gonna cast Perilous Snare. Speed up! Take the dragon. I kind of feel like they have another Fire Magic here. So it's kind of weird. So options are put Chainsaw on something. If it goes on a small thing, that doesn't play around Fire Magic. If it goes on a big thing, That doesn't play around a removal spell. We can also just activate this thing too, but I think we're going to go on a big thing. I think we're going to play around a removal spell. Play around fire magic, I mean. It's also 4 toughness, so... Send in the boys. 5 phases. I got more stuff. Oh, they ain't done yet. More stuff. How much fire magic can you have? They're gonna reclamation the thing. What is with all these like mean deck fire magic reclamation? Sure. So they get to kill a land. They can block the 7/4, take a bunch of damage. I have no lands left, so you got me. You basic land checked me. They're gonna take. They're gonna go to 1. Wow. They're gonna go to 1. All right. Say go. Speed goes up. Chainsaws go up. 3 cards in hand. 12 to 1. I really, really want to draw a spell next turn. Like, really bad. Oh my god. It's only 9. We drew a spell. It's an artifact too, which is good. So now we attack and trade Guardian for Hellkite. This thing is still in play next turn. Play the bot, put the thing on it, get a token. Yeah, so let's attack in the air, let's trade. Yeah. So that dies. And now we get more chainsaws. This is kind of relevant because like they're all lethal anyway, but play a nesting bot, make a token. We're gonna put one of the chainsaws on the nesting bot. And we're gonna say go. They can give a thing haste. We're 12. This has been an interesting game. Here's a Llanowar Elves, which will have haste, thanks to their summon. Another Hellkite. It's pretty annoying. That is a Stone Rain, and we're now off of blue. We don't have that many blue cards in our deck, but we're guaranteed to draw one, so... That was a pretty good draw. Alright, so we're gonna equip onto the token, trade, and then just make a new token and play the... So we'll have double lethal next turn. So here comes the token. Trade with the dragon.
He's dead, Jim.
And play a Rust Harvester. And just say go. Alright. Double lethal. We have a lethal flyer and a lethal Grim Lavamancer. We're at 12 and they're at 1. Nemesis number 2. It'll have double haste. It's kind of cool, like a red-green like monsters deck. And they're going to attack with both of their 3/3s, and I am just not going to block. So I would take damage. I'm not blocking with the Lavamancer. Maybe I should now, actually. Not because they would kill the flyers. Yeah, just whatever. If they have some way to kill me for extra 6 damage, so be it. So now I get it, right? So they're playing the fire magic alongside of the Nemesis, which is kind of cute. But I can't cast that, don't care. We're just going to attack. And I think we're all good here, folks. We got a dub. We're getting on the board. Let's rock and roll. Good stuff. Appreciate that.
Game.
All right. That's a lot of versions. Looks like we have blue. We don't yet. But our hand is still pretty functional. I'm going to keep. Don't want to draw any more blue cards, but we can always... turn 3 can just be Emissary, Emissary, Mage deck, make a bunch of things as I go. So I'm kind of cool with it. We're going to hold the Mage deck. We're going to go for a big turn. We want to go big. This is definitely, it is kind of an aggro deck, but it's also kind of like a setup deck too. We got Thornspire Verge, Clockwork, or Rejuve land, sick. So we're just going to go tap land. Nah, actually I lied. Now we're going to go Emissary, Mage tech, and then next turn cast Emissary, and the next turn do more stuff. Yeah, so let's go, white land. Warp. I think this is right. I'm not sure, actually. It's kind of interesting because the emissaries do play really well multiples. You can just like warp all in one turn. That might have been better, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. Weapons manufacturing, cool. We played this card earlier. It was pretty cool. If you play an artifact, you get a munitions token, which is a token that will steal 2 and it dies. They're going to attack. I would say we are not blocking. We draw Thundering Falls. So I don't like taking extra damage here, but we're going to do this. We're trying to hardcast this bad boy and attack. So we're going to do this. Next turn we can Warp Guardian tap land. Hopefully draw another 1-mana artifact. Do need to be aware of getting burned out against them. They probably have a lot of ways to deal direct damage. There's a red-green like insect that like deals damage when you sack stuff. So, but there's a lot of moving parts here too. They need to like find the way to make the tokens, find a way to sacrifice the tokens. Our first deck was a manufacturing deck. It was pretty cool, but there's a lot of stuff. So, do we need to warp? I think we want to. It's just more castings of the card. So, Hull Carver. Cute. Hull Carver is really cute with the with Food Fight with Death Touch. We draw a Chainsaw. That's a pretty damn good draw. That's a really good draw. So now you can go Emissary, Chainsaw, Guardian, million tokens, etc., etc. So let's warp this. Make a token. Chainsaw. Token, token. Guardian. Token, token.
We have technology.
Now, I guess I don't want to trade the Mage Tech for the Clockwork, so we'll start with this. Karn! Systems check. Okay. So now we're warped. We say go, and I can cast it again next turn for more stuff. We got a Chainsaw and some tokens. It's pretty cool. Making some robots. Little production line here. This is the card that I missed in our deck. So my version of this deck was Grixis, and I totally missed this card. It looks really good in the deck. So they get to sack a thing. They're going to kill my inventory, sure. Rev that Chainsaw up. I'm a big Chainsaw fan. You miss Cosmos, yes, Maddie. See it on YouTube. The YouTube schedule for this set's going to be 2 episodes per day. So I want to get them all out before the set actually releases. So we're doing it. So Warp, if you're new to Warp, Warp is essentially a mixture between Evoke, like Muldrifter, and Adventure, where you play it for its cost, it goes into play, it hangs out and does whatever it does, and the turn it goes to exile where you can cast it. So now, yeah, we're like off to the races here. So we're gonna go Emissary. We're gonna make some tokens. We're gonna go Guardian. We're gonna make some tokens. We're gonna freaking Leroy. I think we're looking great. This was kind of my experience playing this deck. Was it like you get set up, but like don't get it off fast enough? Here's a tough cookie, sure. Surveil land. I think we just keep any artifact. So, and pass the turn. Your turn, my friend. A lot of moving parts in the Mess Hall deck. Yeah, absolutely. The journal. Sack a thing. Draw a card. They didn't stack the munitions? Wait, they stacked the Mox thing, not a munitions? Okay. Sure, I guess. Food. Hull Carver. That is it's not quite cranioplating, but
Pointless nostalgia.
rad. Mage Tech Infantry. So no blue again, but we're on the draw. We have the warpy thing. We can go Mage Tech into Warp Mage Tech. It's kind of fun. Sick. That's cool. Okay. Keep this. Excuse me. Karn, fire phasers. Karn Ensign? No, I think Karn's a cadet. All right, cadet Karn. All right, so we got Rust Harvester. We're a Mage Tech. So we'll go Mage Tech into Warp Mage Tech. What's up, James Newstead? Oh, it was you switch? Awesome game, my friend. Viper's cool. Viper and the Insect guy. That's a cool way to sack all your stuff. Glimpse the core off Forest. Okay. Well, we're warping. Am I liking EOE? I'm having fun so far. Here's another Mage Tech. And we're laying the beats. This is going to go away, of course. No blue yet, but like as you can see, we don't really need blue early, so... T-shirt, new sub, welcome. Hype Train. If you like the show, folks, want to support the channel, $5 a month on Twitch. Is it 6 now? Maybe it's 6 now. I don't know. But they're playing Kona. Is this my Kona deck? Ooh, that's fun. Well, I don't know if I would have played the Kona like that, because it doesn't work out for us, though. So now I can just get the Chainsaw, rev the Chainsaw, attack for 5, and play our Lavamancer. The hybrid, yeah, this being hybrid is really important. This is the only hybrid in the set, right? What is Warp? So Warp's a mechanic where you get to play it for the Warp cost. It goes into play. At the end of turn, it goes into exile, where you can play it like an adventure. Kind of like Evoke and Adventure at the same time. All right. Name Dinosaur. Okay. Well, we ain't doing a ton here, so we're just getting in. We're going on the flyer. And we're playing the parlor. And we're looking for a blue source or a spell. I thought that's actually pretty good to put that in the graveyard. Do they have a charm?
Poor predictable Bart. Always takes rock.
That's why I didn't put it on the harvester. Oh, they're searching. They're not sure. They're getting the planet. So if they have another Kona and a big thing, we're probably dead. Looks like they don't. I guess they're just dead, right? So Chainsaw plus Harvester is cool. Harvester is a cool combo also. Okay. Sure. Works for me. Are folks excited? This hand is not great. We have Extruder plus Clockwork, which is pretty good. So I think this is a card that's going to be like pretty good with this set. It's a card that is a mythic in the big score and hasn't seen any play really, but I think it's going to be pretty good with this set. So we're going to keep this. All right. So Clockwork Percussionist, come on down. Good vibes all around. Forest. Pre-release this weekend, yeah. Me and Nicole will go. Bird Heirloom. Let me draw Elegant Parlor. Parlor does turn on our sources. It's kind of cool. Yeah, this is cool. So we'll play this. Turn our stuff on. Top card's Voyage Home. Keep that. Even numbered Star Trek movies, the best ones. Yada, yada, yada. It's not even like a thing anymore. People understand that. Double Keen-Eyed Curator when I have a Legion Extruder. That's not ideal. I think we're going face, honestly. We're just going to go face, put artifacts in play, so. Alright, so go face. Say go. Saving Spock costs enough to cast.
Fascinating.
That's true, they might have blocked. Yeah, you're right. I think you're right. That's the kind of thing where it's, I'm just happy to put on a good show. You're totally right. I should have thought of that, but I just didn't really, so. Take 6. And I could draw another artifact. I could draw a Chainsaw. That'd be a good draw. Never mind. Let's not draw a Chainsaw. Don't. I'm not gonna add a mana and cast line of rolls. Alright. Another Mage Deck. That's fine. So this is the first game we haven't drawn the blue-red card. I mean, we can infantry, draw 3, gain some life. Unfortunately, yeah, we're not really doing a ton else otherwise, but Sure. Let's play the infantry. I guess we'll just draw. This makes red top decks not playable though. If I don't play land first, that's or it's white top decks. So we actually, yeah, whatever. Just draw. We have blue cards to draw too. There's nesting bot. Sure. So all right. I mean, this isn't that bad. We have an army of robot blockers now. We have a Legion Extruder. We got some shitters. We got a Lavamancer. We're getting into we've seen kind of the aggro part of a deck in the first few games. Now we're seeing that the deck can be a little more engine. I guess they have Curator to eat our Harvester cards, which kind of sucks, but we can exile it in response. So yeah, they can't respond to us exiling because it's part of the cost. So Harvester beats Curator essentially straight up. If we want to target their stuff, because they have these pop matches to play. So they got no 4-power creatures. Our blocks are better now. I don't feel like horrible about this. I kind of want to be able to. I mean, I want to voyage home. I think we're just taking this. I don't want to exude too many resources before I fill up again, and then I also want to use the Legion Extruder and some of this stuff too. So we're just not going to block. You know, like, they're mono green, they're not going to burn us out, we're gaining 3 life. I think this is okay for now. I don't even want to block the Percussionist. I don't need the card, and we have better uses for it right now anyway. So, they got a green in the pool, they're going to scrap shooter us. They're going to kill the Harvester, interesting. So we draw a card, still full affinity. They're out. They're done. But the thing is that that's also a 4-power creature for their heirloom. So we draw Guardian. Pretty cool draw. We're going to start with just a Voyage Home. Remember when Ross was making fun of this card? We draw Emissary, Infantry, Guardian. So now we can go Emissary, Infantry, Guardian. Just dump all 3 things. Make some tokens. Is that good, though? Because we need to stop the shooter from trampling and drawing cards next turn. I guess Guardian blocks all these things pretty well, too. Sure, that's pretty good. So, let's go land. We're going to warp. And we're going to infantry and Guardian. Make some tokens. Tokens don't block particularly well, but we can sacrifice them to the Legion Extractor and make 3 3s, so do all that. And hand's a little landy, but that's okay. We just say go. So warp speed, Mr. Scott. And now we need to draw some spells. You know, so activate Sanctuary. We've got blocks. I would like them to brick this turn, if possible. That would be good for us. We can use the time. Because we gotta get the extruder going too. So I'm making these 1/1s into 3 3s. That's great. Love it. Perfect.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Here comes Scrap Shooter. And we are going to block like this, I think. We want the game to go long, because I don't mind losing the flyer. And I don't want them to draw off the heirloom, so just block like this. Trade Memory Guardian for Scrap Shooter. Fantastic. We can Extruder our Percussionist. I think we're in great shape. I think we're, like, pretty well set up. Engines are good. I mean, sure, but let's Extruder and sacrifice Percussionist. I might not cast Emissary yet, because we don't have anything to do with it, token-wise. Top card is a Nesting Bot. So we can shock and go Emissary Nesting Bot, or we can find a Mage Tech Infantry and just play a tap land. I kind of think we need the extra blocker. Dowsing Device? That could be a cool one. Tap land, Mage Tech. We have... So they were to Leroy. We have 3/3, 2 of these here. It's a decent amount of damage. We are not playing the Anthem Spacecraft. Maybe we should be. Alright, we're going to Emissary. I should take 2. More bodies in play. I think it makes our next turn better too, so. And then the flyers are getting into, right? Because they can't block, so. Sure. Okay. This is... I feel like this was one of the weaker brews, and we're doing pretty well with it, so it's kind of cool. So, say go. Speed goes up, which is not super relevant, but... Drawing a spell next turn is definitely on my wish list.
You didn't say the magic word.
Oh, I guess... Are they there on... No. There's only creatures and artifacts and sorceries, so they're not there on the curators being bigger. Thank God. Did I consider Cosmic Grand Zenith? I don't know what that is. You can use the card tag, though. Help me out a little bit. Exclamation point card, then the card name. Dr. Ruckus, they call them. Oh, is Zenith the 2/4, like, double spell guy? Another recruit. Oh, my God. All right. So we never want to target their stuff ever. So, like, at this point, Chainsaw or, like, Glass Casket is kind of just a bad draw. Which is fine. And they're coming in. Wow. So, artifact, creature, and sorcery are under Guardian. We do not want the Soulstone Sanctuary to die. And we want to kill the Curators. This is a really weird attack. I don't think this attack is very good. We're going to block here and here. We're going to block here. In which case, I sack percussion this thing anyway, so we don't want the land. I mean, I guess now it doesn't matter if the land dies because we freaking is gonna die anyway. This is like this doesn't look good to me.
That's it. I'm going to clown college.
I want to keep Mage Tech alive. This is fun. Yeah, I mean, those two Curators were horrifying, and now they're gone. So that's not the best draw, but sure. All right, we're gonna Legion, sack Percussionist. Sub Miranda, thanks for resub. And we draw a Harvester. Great. Good draw, not great draw. And we get a Mage Tech. We can't activate Mage Tech. It's fine though, because we get it for 3 in the air. I'm just grinding. Robots, not in disguise, just regular old robots.
Oh, nice job. Where do I fly?
Make a token. Make a token. And play Thundering Falls. I don't think Chainsaw is very good with 4 Paw Patch recruits in play, so we're going to bin that. Just say go. If we draw 4th infantry, so be it. And now we got the Harvester ready to go too. Tons of food. Sign up for Karn's only dogs. All right, it's only $10 a month. He's giving it for free right now, but just giving it away for free on the internet. That's Karn. Only Fangs. There you go. That's much better. What's going on, opponent? Primal Might? Okay. And coming in. Sure. Chainsaw your own token? Can you do that? You can chainsaw your opponent's stuff. Chainsaw is... That is one target creature. So block this and take 4. Which seems fine to me. They're 10. Draw a card. But they're tapped out. So this deals 2. Block, 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 block. It's 5, 6, 7. We somehow draw another land, which is like actually just a joke.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
We can search out an infantry, sack on their turn. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess if they rip on us, we could lose this game, but that would be pretty embarrassing, but here we are. Speeds up, play a land. We can get an infantry, activate this, activate this. We can sacrifice a drone for a 3/3. We can make a mage tag, we can shoot something. Or abhor it. Being in combat your turn, put a counter on each creature you control where X is that creature's power. This creature's power, sorry. Okay. That's fine. Good, better now than X turns ago or whatever. So these do have trample naturally, but I think we're just fine, right? We make a token. These don't have trample. I don't think we're dead. These 4 have trample, these don't. We should not die. So go to blockers. Like this goes here. Just block this. Just block this. Nope, that's not a toughness. So we aren't dead, are we? I'll lose it if we're dead. I can't shoot one of the things. I'm gonna be so sad if we're dead. We only have 3 remaining toughness, and they have 8 power. It's exactly 5. Oh my god. This is not happening. This is not happening right now. This is...
A brilliant player can get a strong hand cracked, go on tilt, and lose his mind along with every single chip in front of him.
Oh, we're going to activate this, right. This is going to get bigger. So actually, hold on. They might actually be okay here. So block with this. 2, 3, here. So now we have 2, 4. We're taking 4. Oh, we actually are alive. We're good. Never mind. So, this is good. So we do this. Wait. No. Hold on. Almost. So, block. No trample. Take 4 and 0. Yeah, that's good. We're good. That was close. We almost missed block there, but...
I don't believe in the no-win scenario.
Alright, so target you. They give trample to this. We exile a thing. Now it's bigger. We're also going to mage tech. The land gets trample from the heirloom, folks. It's a 4-power creature. Come on, read the cards. Pay attention. How are you going to pass Starfleet Academy? Unless you're paying attention. Okay?
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
Okay, that was close. We drew a lot. It was close, and we drew a lot of lands. But yeah, that was a fun game. That was cool. Hello, everybody. It's Seth, probably better known as Ensign Olive. All right, so this sounds pretty crappy. We're gonna mulligan into a pretty good hand. We're gonna keep this. We need the starting town for blue. We're in the play of a draw. I forgot. We're on the play because the thing is here. So we're on the play. This would be such a good 7. All right. We're on the draw, but our thing is lit up. Isn't that mean we're on the play? Judge. We're on the draw? Oh, okay. Even better then. So I think we just like dump a land. We dump a land, hold this on 1. Shit. This is one of those hands where you really want all 7 cards. This is a really tough one. I don't want to dump the Voyage. We're on the mulligan. I want the card draw. We could just wait till turn 3 and go Emissary, Mage Tech. But, like, we want to pay off for all the artifacts, too. So, 1, 2... All right. If we were on the play, I would try to keep it, but we're on the draw, apparently, so... Mountain. We've got a Plains. We're going to hold the Mage deck. We're just going to play a bird. So I think we're going to wait to turn 3. Mountain, Strike Master. We draw a Memory Guardian. We're going to wait one more turn. Plains, starting down. Yep. All right, so go. Don't like having a slow draw on the draw against the Mana Dork. Strike Master number 2. Attack for 3. Alright, sure. So, we draw another Emissary? Jeez. Alright, so we're going to go Emissary. Warp Speed. Emissary. Warp Speed. Mage Deck Imagery. A bunch of dudes. And so go. Warp Speed. Then next turn we can go Emissary, cast Emissary. They have 6 mana on turn 4, which is not good. Pain for all. They trying to Starship me for 100 damage. Is that what's going on here? Inspiring Vantage. I think we just hard cast Emissary and play the Flyers. So land. Emissary. Guardian. Blocking seems relevant here. Attack for 3. This does have the Screaming Nemesis text on it though, so we can't block it once we're at 3. No!
I bet you weren't expecting that one, guys.
Here's Tursa. Okay. I mean, we got to block, right? We're just dead. We can't stop this next turn. It's Glass Casket or bust, folks. Glass Casket or bust. That's not a Glass Casket. Yeah.
He's dead, Jim.
Yeah, so we can't stop this either way. Yeah. All right. GG. We'll, 3 doesn't really, yeah, whatever. We'll play it out. Play this. Play this. Play Thundering Falls. Almost 5-0. Not quite. It's funny, if we had kept the life gain card, I think life gain card would have been better than third Emissary. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah, so GG. Scream and Nemesis. So I'll take a 4-1. All right, I'll take a 4-1 all day. I built this deck and I was kind of like, it seems a little weird, but we'll take it. All right, so deck played a lot better than I thought it would, honestly. I wanted to see how good Emissary was. I think this card is really good. It does require a pretty high density of 1-drops. I think the Starship that Anthems could be kind of cool. Wasn't there one other card someone said? I feel like someone else said a card that could have been really cool here. The Starship with the Anthem, maybe one other card. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. You know, Chainsaw Extruder, kind of cool. The Casket. The Affinity card. I wish there were more Affinity cards. Dowsing Device is kind of interesting. That's kind of a cool one. It was a different card, I feel like. But yeah, so cool stuff. Maybe we'll do a rebrew at some point. But we have more brews to play now. So we are moving on to brew number 7. Like, comment, subscribe, support the content, leave a comment, and let's rock and roll. Engage.